Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is Demi, and I'm a certified spiritual life coach as well as a certified aromatherapist, Reiki master, and Akashic record reader. So I'm a spiritual channel, and this is going to be your soul scopes for Scorpio Decan 1. And I want to thank all my friends, and I want to thank you so much for the likes, subscribes, and the follows, especially on social media. I want to thank you for that, and you'll be seeing so much more of me posting and getting all that content together for you there, and I want to thank you for that. And to all my new friends, welcome to all those beautiful humans, all you out there in YouTube land. What is a soul scope? This is a Akashic record channeled reading, and so this is from your soul books. And because this is Zodiac Decan 1, we are going to be highlighting your zodiac with a channeled Akashic record reading. And so for Scorpios, we're just going to jump right in here. There is a lot of different types of turmoil, and right now you have Venus squared with Uranus, and this particular moon aspect is picking up on Uranus, and for you it's coming in as unexpected and hidden surprises. And you've already kind of dealt with a lot of things from August that are coming from the movement of June and July's eclipses. So these unexpected events squared off with Venus are also coming in your love sector. And so you've kind of been coasting a little bit in the financial sector. Things have been moving kind of in your way. You've had some obstacles and you've had a few challenges, but your determination is what I'm hearing, and will has kept those in flow for you. And they've been steady but a little choppy at times. This is a bigger piece of the pie here, okay? This is love and family and your perception of self. And that aspect of self that promotes ego-driven motivations, living in the gratification of physical needs, whether that is relationships that are self-gratifying only to you, that you can either manipulate, dominate, or there's deception there. Because you hide yourself, and you need to be in control. And there's a soft form of that control, and they're going to explain that here in just a moment, because they're saying that there's still some undercurrents happening in the relationships and family. It's not so much friendships as it is intimate partners that are already in lasting relationships or have been in long-term relationships. So these relationships are either extraordinarily tumultuous and have been so since the full moon of August, and are currently tumultuous in the sense of breakups, arguments. It's because you have tried to manipulate the relationship And so the other person has just decided that they are just out and out fed up. They want to have a real connection with you, but you just keep showing this ego-driven side of yourself. You only show what you think that you need to be in the persona of self. And so this is what they mean when they say that this is ego-based and self-gratification. And so there's a dormant of beauty and facade. So a lot of times for you, it's how you look and how you present yourself to the world is one view. And then when people get behind the closed doors, and these are, again, long-term relationships and family, they see another side. And so they only deal with you in a surface level. And the relationships now are starting to become contentious, tumultuous, drama, arguments, fights, these types of things. That's where they're going with this. And so this is also a time for you to see the truth of yourself inside of what's happening. And for those of you who have already done that healing work and are currently working in union, harmony, balance, in a cohesion, alignment with your partner, now what you're hearing them say is that they want you to expand. It's a little bit different than being your real self. They just want you to open up and be vulnerable. And so there's a part here for you to become more open and communicating from your heart space. And also for those who are dealing with some self-esteem, some self-worth, this part and time is also asking for you to come forward and really stand inside of the place in self that is okay with sacrificing with your partner, with the openness that it takes. And also let go of that stubborn streak and the need for things to be just so from your partner's perspective, because they need something from you too. And so this particular reading has a lot to do with the relationships that already are existing. So we're going to go to the cards here. These are the Moonology deck. We're going to pull a couple of cards here. Communications, especially when there's already a lot of drama and long-standing history, sometimes it's harder to forgive and let go. And then it's also sometimes hard to accept responsibility for your part. And so this is where they're saying the surrender needs to happen in order for you to transform and transition the relationship into the embodiment of not just open communication, but from the heart in love. And that love has to come from the self-forgiveness of you and the preparation of letting go if the other person hadn't already walked away from you yet. Because for some of you, you pulled the trump card of I'm going to break up with you, and then found yourself left. But yet you really didn't want the person to leave. You were hoping to just threaten them into behaving the way you thought that they should behave. And so you threatened them with the breakup, and so they left, and now you're by yourself. Didn't work out so well. I talk about that in the Self-Love Club coaching, about pulling high stakes. I don't know if any of you play poker, but I do. And chess. And when you're making moves, especially strategically, and you think that you can outmaneuver the other person because egotistically you think that you're smarter, faster, and wiser, what happens is they're already fed up. And so when you go to pull your last card call when you're seeing, checking, and raising someone, and you know that you're only sitting on a 3 of diamonds and a 9 of clubs, and the river is not helping you, or you're playing that last piece and you're going in for the checkmate, a lot of times you're not seeing what they're seeing about you. And so what's happening is this is happening inside of your family. This is happening inside of your love life. And they're just fed up. So everyone's just kind of tossing up their hands. And this is going to be an aspect that you're going to start seeing unraveling. If you hadn't already started seeing this unravel for you here at the end of August, because this has been an aspect that's been in play for almost all of August. If they haven't already walked away and just shut the door and they're done, then what you're starting to experience is the distance. Everyone is like distancing themselves from you because they're tired of dealing with the facade and the persona. They want to know who you really are, and they have patiently waited for you to unveil the real you, and now they're just like, I guess there's nothing really substantial there. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and these are the cards that fell on the floor from the Moonology cards. It's time for healing. And, to have genuine connectivity in relationships, and this full moon aspect is definitely bringing that to the forefront, is to let go of the parts of yourself that are in fear. You have to face your fears now. You have to let go. Nothing is yet set in stone. The card here. Let's see if I can make that a little bit. Nothing's yet set in stone means it doesn't have to be this way. You can have the tangible, deeply connected relationships, but you have to take responsibility for your part in all of this. And until you're willing to take responsibility and see the reflection of who you are and how you created all of these realities for yourself, then you can then let go once you determine what it is that you believe to be true about you. This has nothing to do with the other people in your life. They're systematically letting you go because they don't know the real you. So you are being asked to find that place in you that is. So nothing is yet set in stone. You can turn this around. Or you can begin manifesting the new relationships and heal the ones that are already in place, or manifest ones yet to come. And so your hard work is paying off. And for those who have made this connection about taking responsibility and ownership for your actions, for who you are, how you created this, if you have done the unthinkable and said, I'm sorry, and I apologize, I know I have blah, 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 blah. I have become aware that I am blah, 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 blah. I realize that there are parts of me that are blah, 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 blah. But these are the things that I'd like to change, and this is how. You have to end with a resolution, because in order for people to want to open their arms, it's not enough just to say, I'm sorry. You have to then change behavior. We've all seen the memes. The best apology is change behavior. Change your behavior. How you change your behavior is becoming aware of the parts of you that are self-sabotaging you and hurting others in the process. And so I'm Demean. If this resonates with you and you'd like a chance to win a free reading, you can click the links below. And if this resonates with you and you want to know more about your personal reading and what's happening, there is a link to schedule and book any of the fabulous readers at I Am Powered by Love. And I want to thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. And check out the links for the workshops below, as well as, hey, come by and visit I Am Powered by Love. Love to have you. And please like, subscribe, and share if you'd like more of your soul scopes. And I want to thank you, and stay tuned to I Am Powered by Love. And I just deeply, deeply appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thank you so much. And this is Demean, and I'm signing off.